Just Cause 3, a huge open world for destruction. It's big, it's beautiful, and it's full of explosions, but does this game truly set the world on fire? My name is of course Stuart of Teknoaxe Gaming, and this is my Just Cause 3 review.
What are you planning to do, son?
Something certain.
You return as Rico Rodriguez, a man without fear, a lover of causing chaos. Rico returns to his home, the sun-drenched Mediterranean island known as the Republic of Medici. It's 400 square miles and has quite a lot to offer. Medici has been oppressed by the dictatorship of General Sebastiano di Rebello, and Rico sets out to destroy his evil plans. Just Cause 3 introduces new characters and also returns a few familiar faces. The voices have been improved dramatically but still has that cheesy action Hollywood feel to them. Some moments are quite comical.
Oh, ever since they built this thing, I say someday Mario Frigo is going to stand on top of this wall and urinate off the edge of the world.
The story seems to be a little more serious this time around, and you sense a real threat of danger from General Di Rebello. However, the campaign is quite short but definitely challenging. If you're not careful, you can be quite easily overrun by enemies. Just like its predecessor, you go to different settlements and military bases, liberating them along the way. Unfortunately, this becomes quite repetitive. Go and destroy that structure there, and then go and destroy that one. While settlements have a lot more personality than military bases, it still gets tedious after a while, and the campaign sometimes forces you to liberate provinces. As you progress through Medici, new enemies are introduced, the Black Hand. The Black Hand are a lot more harder to kill. Some are a lot more armoured than others, and some even do acrobats. Overall, the story is much improved over that of Just Cause 2, but I still can't get the fact out of my mind that Rico kissed a cow.
She kissed the cow! Hey guys! Rico kissed the cow!
You are no longer my best friend.
Just Cause 3 introduces the wingsuit, and this is by far the most impressive tool in game. You can zip around anywhere in a short amount of time, but this does raise the question, is there any need for cars? Well, no, not really. However, as you liberate settlements and military bases, you unlock challenges that consist of air races, car races, wingsuit races, and weapon and vehicle destruction challenges. The car challenges are about the only time you'll really get in a car. The game keeps track of your times and scores and places them in an online leaderboard, where you can boast what you've achieved and call out your friends to do better. It's great and keeps me forever wanting to do better. Mods are introduced in the game. While they don't really offer much customization, they do allow you to change certain aspects to your playstyle, such as the rocket boosters on your C4. If you like watching things fly before they go boom, then this is the tool for you. Oh, and did I mention you have an infinite amount of C4? You can add nitros to vehicles and jump boosts, as well as amp up how strong your tethers are and how many you can use. Just remember, you don't need a single mod to complete the story. The mods that you add to your vehicles only apply to the Rebel drop system. This is a system where you can call in a supply drop, being able to add a primary weapon, a sidearm, a special weapon, and a vehicle. Throw your flare and it arrives in a container. You can gain more from your Rebel drop by completing main quests and collecting cars. Well, stealing them and delivering them back to your garage. One of the main things Just Cause 3 has going for it is how beautiful the world is. I mean, just look at it. Everything you see you can go to, right from the get-go, from the rocky islands to the huge snow peaks. Unfortunately, there are a few problems. Random bodies float in the air, textures flicker, and when the shit really hits the fan and huge explosions happen, the game would crash. Overall, Just Cause 3 is a step up from its predecessor. Looks gorgeous and still has a huge amount of destruction. Voice acting has been improved tenfold, but it's let down by a short campaign. While destruction is great and never gets old, liberating settlements and military bases does get repetitive. The challenges only kept me occupied for a short time, and I found only doing them when I wanted a new mod or to beat a friend's score. It's still a great open world sandbox, but I do feel if the developers want to stay in the game, then they need to offer us more to do. My name is of course Stuart, and for all things Just Cause 3, stay tuned to Teknoaxe Gaming.
Easy.